you are a wonderful friend, a great person, and you mean so much to a lot of people. Jaclyn, on the other hand, you have meant, obviously you mean a lot to a lot of people because you have a lot of friends and family here. But specifically, you have meant a lot to a lot of people since the day that you two have been making each other happy, which was like not a secret. It was like not hard to tell that y'all made each other happy. And I looked over at Brian and I was like, yeah, she's very cool. And Brian's response was very simple. He looked at me and he was like, yeah, she's really great. And sometimes it's as simple as that. And so y'all are loved a lot. And I don't know, it's great seeing something so beautiful and simple and natural. And so cheers to y'all. We love you very much.
I was waiting for the moment to arise, waiting for the moment to arrive. I was waiting for you, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
We are here today to witness and celebrate one of the happiest days of Jaclyn and Brian's lives. This love that we see before us today is boundless and historically hard to describe. It's the type of love that exceeds Brian's love for jorts and Jaclyn's love for sleeping past 11 a.m.
I heard a story of a husband and wife who were married for over 50 years. The husband told the interviewer that to have a lasting marriage, you must be comfortable with change and growth in the relationship, but also as individuals. Loving each other unconditionally through every person we will ever become. That is the husband said, is the secret to a lasting marriage. And Brian, you have loved me unconditionally from day one.
Jaclyn, you are my best friend and the person I trust most in the world. I don't know if I believe in soulmates, but I remember feeling that spark even during our first conversation. A few months after that, and the spark was still there, and I knew I would marry. A year and a half after that, and the spark was still there when I asked you to marry me, and a year after that, it's still there, standing here today. Jaclyn, I promise to be there for you unconditionally, just as you have been for me.
You aren't a necessity, but by God, you make my life better and easier in every way possible. I love you, Brian, and I promise that I will hold and show you that love every day for the rest of our lives. And I will remain grateful for the ease of our companionship and continue to inspire you just as you inspired me. And I promise that I will laugh at all your funny jokes and not laugh at any of your lame ones. Brian, there's a lot we don't know about the future and what will come, but I do know that I promise to love you unconditionally through every man you will become, as long as we both shall live.
I promise to say I love you before I leave the house. I promise to not watch the next episode without you. I promise to ask before taking a fry off your plate, and I promise not to take the good one you were saving. I promise not to get too competitive on game nights, even if I'm losing at Scrabble. I promise to make things feel light when they feel too heavy, and I vow to let you help me because you also taught me that I don't have to do everything myself. And I vow to love you and respect you just as you do for me because water seeks its own love.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the first time as a married couple, Jaclyn Tipton and Brian Chambers.
For a better one, I was told. Stand on life path, so you never know, and never own. Ain't it funny how we went nowhere? Ain't it funny how we went nowhere? Ain't it funny how we went, funny how we went nowhere? Ain't it funny how we went nowhere?
She has a garden heart, which means it opens like a flower late each morning, and everything you bring to her will grow and breathe, and that she knows how to laugh under sunlight or moonlight or rain or wind, or cold that kills and drops the leaves from skeleton branches, or into the gray nothing depths of winter, knowing that laughter is what breaks the ground. She has a garden heart, which means she knows all seasons, how to build from dirt and plants that scatter, that are stolen by birds and ants or simply refuse to grow, how to try again in the absolute solitude of spring, its downpour, exchanging dreams for mud, more mud than anything, this slow, strange, lone work of healing, until May spins near again with outstretched hands and teaches how to dance all flowers, all names, all colors into one mad, joyful night of wishing. She has a garden heart, which means that love, for her, is the beginning of a story generous as the wild woods unfolding, and a mystery containing rooms and libraries and cozy chairs and cats, and a house, a hiding place, a safety she could raise with her determination alone, but always leaving space for others, for one more pair of hands, and never stop imagining, full of windows and skylights, so when the sun looks for her late each morning, everything it touches will fill and rise, and say, beloved, I have built this place around you, and the dandelions will twirl their bright skirts answering, yellow, 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 yellow. Love will never ever be finished, and it will be deeply alive